Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopefully elect. All right. And let's see here. Salaki. I didn't pull this video up beforehand or pull up a video beforehand, but I had this lesson in mind, so I was just watching yet another inspiring lesson from the brother GMS. Behold, I come quickly. He had a lot of very good points to make through the spirit. Like about not begrudging your brother and how the Most High can jack you up if you don't, if we don't have forgiveness for our brother. But the main one of the points he was harping on was how the Most High have planted us. Let's see here. The Lord's tree. All right. Okay, 1 Corinthians 3. You know what? I don't know if that was a good one, the one I want to pull up right there. So Salakia. Yeah, here we go. Now I don't remember if the brother pulled the scripture up. I was so caught up on the actual lesson that he may have pulled this up, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And it's what is it, 2 through 4? All right. I'm gonna start at verse. So this is Isaiah 61 and 1. I'm gonna start at 1. The spirit of the Lord Yahweh, the spirit of Yahweh power is upon me, because Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, which are Israelites. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Verse 2, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. And the brother was just going, just saying, hey, stay patient in this thing, endure, wait on the Lord, like the scriptures tell us, but one of the things that came to mind when he was talking about us being planted, being seeds that have been planted by the Most High, is, and he touched on this adversity that you go through, but a parable came into my mind. Just like a seed, we have to come through the dirt in order to see the light, because how the scriptures say that we shall be tried as gold in the fire. We shall be, we shall go through that furnace of adversity to become acceptable men. And this is just going to be real quick, because that point to me was so beautiful. Like, I had to make a video real quick. Just like a plant, we have to go through the dirt in order to see the light, and that's those adversities that we'll go through. So like, I must have well, here we go. So I'm just gonna hit play on this plant growing time lapse, because it doesn't really show probably the underground, but the way of planting a seed works is you put it in the ground. It's much like when you come into this truth. You plant the seed in the ground, and a taproot comes out. It's what's called a taproot. Let's just So a taproot is the first root that comes out of the seed, and it becomes that main root. Trying to see if I can. Okay, let's just do this. First root that comes out of a seed. All right. So the primary root, which I thought it was called a taproot, germinating seed, radical, healthy growth, first shoot that emerged from a germinating seed. I could have sworn it was called a taproot. So Salakia, it has this other names, first fruit goes downward. So let's just get into the point, regardless of what it's called, okay? So when the seed is planted, the first root comes out and it goes down. It continues to grow. It shows the first signs of, becoming a plant, and it becomes, the main root is ramificated. Now I got to get this word, Salakia. I know ramification means like, let me just get ramificated. Salakia. Okay, ramification also refers to something branching out like limbs on a tree, which is what bad decisions tend to do. Ramification is like consequence, but usually unintended and bad. So basically, ramification is it branching out. So that first root comes down and it becomes that foundation. Just like when we come into this truth, we build up a foundation on the milk scriptures, on Yahweh Shai, on the tenets of Yahweh Shai, and following after him. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the tenets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But having that foundation in the teachings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that is what allows you to be a stronger plant. When you don't have that foundation, then you ain't gonna make it. And there are many plants that do not make it out of the soil, And of course, we know about this, the different parables of the seeds that fell into different grounds. But like I was saying, back to what I was saying in this lesson, and like I said, hopefully this is, well, I ain't say it yet, but hopefully this lesson is edifying, because I feel like I'm rambling. Salakia. But we gotta be that seed that makes it through that dirt in order to see the brightness of the Lord's coming, man. And that dirt is gonna try us, man. It's gonna be these different trials that we go through, Salakia, let me go into this, man. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. So yeah, we're that planting of the Most High. If we be of the elect, Lord, will I be of that number? But in order to see the brightness of that coming, because many are called but few are chosen, in order to see the brightness of that coming, we have to break through the dirt. We have to go through the darkness, go through the trial, the tribulation. Now, one of the things about, let's see here, let me just verify this, this is what I learned. Now, I don't know how much information is going to be online about this, but when you plant a seed deeper, it becomes stronger because of all the dirt that it has to go through. And we become stronger through the things that we have to go through in this truth. All right. For most plants, it's best to let the water soak down and the soil dry out to a depth of several inches. The way roots have to grow. That way roots have to grow. Okay. See, okay, here we go. This says right here. So this is one of the things I was looking into growing where I learned this. Understanding the best way to plant tomatoes for strong growth, which I'm not going to probably go deep. It just says plant tomatoes deeper for better, stronger growth. And there's a lot, especially the brothers that have been in this thing, 30 plus years, the elders and the apostles and the brethren that have been in this thing for some time. They are going through that. They've had, think about how much dirt they've had to push through and still pushing, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has not returned. Yahweh Shai has not returned yet. And so, that's really all I want to go into is, we got to be that plant that makes it through the dirt in order to see the brightness of that Yahweh Shai is coming. So, call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace, love, and salutation to the whole elect. I pray this was edifying. And with that, I'll say shalom.